How's it going, guys? Anfield here. Welcome to the video for the new PC build, which is finally happening. Really excited, a little nervous because building a PC is not something I've done for a long time. And obviously it's expensive equipment, so don't want to mess up. Okay, there's the old build, which I'll show you real quick. So built this back when I was still in college, and it's lasted me a long time with a few upgrades and parts being needed to be fixed and replaced. This is the second case I got for it because I had to buy a new case when I moved. Shipping a massive computer case was not easy or cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna have it as basically a backup. If anything happens to the new stream or computer, I'll have a backup so the stream will never go down and YouTube, whatever. So, you know, it's nice to have a little bit of extra security in that respect. So let's get into the build. So starting off down here, this is the custom cooler for the CPU. It's a Corsair H105. Obviously they're gonna run hot, so custom cooling is always better than stock cooling. Right here is the power supply. As you can see, it's 850 watts, which is a lot, but I'll show you what eventually it might be needed for. So, and we go up here. This is the motherboard, which this time I did not cheap out on. I'm sorry for a little of a glare there, but it's a MSI Z97 Gaming 5 motherboard. So this will pretty much run everything that I want it to, and be compatible with most things. So I cheaped out on the motherboard on this one. Not a good idea, don't do that. So yeah, let's move on. This is the SSD, which will run World of Tanks plus the operating system and a couple other things. This is from Manly Miner from the stream. Thank you again, Manly Miner. Much appreciated. It was kind of random. He just was like, oh, I've got a spare one. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I want it. So, and here's the standard drive that just came in yesterday. 2 terabytes, Western Digital Blue. So, this is the brain. The processor. I didn't get a Skylake, but that's okay. A little bit more surplus than I actually needed in that terms, and I can always upgrade later. So yeah, plus when I do upgrade the processor, I can move this one into the old computer once I get a new motherboard for it, so that will run quite sharply. Moving on here, we have the RAM, which is, these are both 8 gig sticks, 16 gigs, and then another set. So total 32 gigs, way more than I probably need. However, future-proofing the build is nice. So looking on, I have more than enough for any future upgrades or anything like that. And here we have this beastie, the MSI GTX 960 Ti. It's a 6 gig one, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Do prefer NVIDIA, to be honest with you. So yeah, again, that's gonna run everything on Ultra HD, any new games. But yeah, so going back to that, with the power supply, if I ever do decide to run them in SLI, which is 2 cards, probably not, but in case I do, I'll have the power for it. And this is just DVD drive. Nothing special there, just a cheap DVD drive, just in case I need it. A lot of people I know still have DVD discs, so I can upgrade it to Blu-ray later, and we'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The last thing I want to show you here is the actual case, which I haven't pulled out of the box yet, so you'll just kind of see the outline here. So it's a full tower case, obviously, because the amount of room I need.